Welcome to the VR Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Sam Norton. With me, as always, is Rodney Ramsey.
It's Sam and Rodney in the morning. Yo, honestly, I love you, Sam, but you got to stop trying to hit that high note. We got you just can't, bro. It's too high for you, bro. You're too high. You're too short for the high note, bro. We gotta calm down. I am too, man. We gotta rivers and lakes that we're used to. You know what I mean? Just go down, okay?
You know what? Next time I'll go bass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
I'm
a baritone.
A little bass. I don't know why it looks like me. You're giving me head here, but a little bass. Hey, man, how was your morning? What'd you have for breakfast?
Good morning. Cheers. Hi.
Cheers. Yes.
Today I had a nice bowl of Guinness Irish stew that my wife made yesterday, and I put a couple of eggs on top of that, mixed it all together, ate it, and
wait. You gotta slow down. What? Irish stew? What is that?
You just put a bunch. It's like beef shank mixed with like potato, celery, carrots. You mix all that together. Put a little
struggle in there. Just put a little
struggle, a little Guinness, a little alcoholism. And then I fried up a couple of eggs, put that on top, and now it's sitting in my gut, and it'll never return. It'll just stay in there and plug me up.
That sounds like the cure for any hangover. That is the most Irish thing that I've ever heard, and I love that your Asian wife is making that for you.
Oh, buddy,
oh wow, understands the culture.
I learned how to make dumplings, and she taught herself how to make this stew, and it's amazing. So
that's sick. Wow.
What about you, buddy? What'd you have this morning?
You know me. I don't eat anything. I had my coffee. My first one. This is my second one, and yeah, man. You know, it wasn't as regular as I'd like it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what it felt like? I felt like there was a little man in there, you know, trying to get out. I felt like Mario taking a shit today. Felt like Mario going down the pipe, you know, real slow. It's like, just like I started passing it, and then when it finally hit the toilet, all I heard was na-na-na-na-na.
And that was just you twiddling your thumbs bored, just going.
Yeah. How are the kids this morning? Good.
Wonderful. Still on spring break. We went bowling yesterday. Had a good family day. Today, me and the little lady, after we get done here, we're gonna go watch a Peppa Pig movie that's in our local movie theater. Then we're gonna go swimming today. So we got a good daddy-daughter day while the wife goes and gets a facial and massage and does her thing.
Sick. No, that's great.
What about you?
Well, my 4-year-old, he's reached his cognitive abilities of arguing and trying to make deals now, and he's trying to not go to school. You know what I mean? He's, you know, like I don't want to have to explain to him. I'm like, yo, I talk to everybody in the house. I'm like, yo, Aria, your sibling, you want to go to school? They're like, nah. I'm like, you going to school? Yeah. Yo, mom, you want to go to school? Nah. You got to go to school? Yeah. You think I want to hang out with Sam this morning? Nah. Right, and he got it because he's got the ability, right? So he has the ability to argue, which means he has the ability to reason. So yeah, he got his ass out of the house. So cheers on
cheers
reasoning.
On that. I legit maybe 2 weeks ago had the exact same conversation with my daughter. She's 5. And we had a big conversation about obligations. And she's like, well, what do you do that you don't want to? And I just had to like list out like, yeah, I have to cook for you every day because you don't know how to. Like, I love you, but I don't like doing it. Sometimes I just want to snuggle. I'm like, you get to watch TV while I cook and shit. And she was like, oh, okay.
Sometimes I just want to snuggle. You hear that? Oh,
you know what?
That's just words. The morning, dude. The morning, it makes you. I love how the morning just turns you into the softie. You get this guy on stage. It's like, fuck this, fuck that. I used to be a racist, and then here it's like,
whoa.
He's never said that. That's just my impersonation.
Yeah. What's this used to, Rodney? Come on.
Okay. Let's get into some news before we spend too much time talking about racism again. Yeah.
Nothing like a hot cup of racism in the morning, am I right?
A hot cup of racism in the morning. It's so black. It's so black.
Morning.
Yeah.
Mine's just milk.
Yeah. It is. It is. Milk and soy sauce. Okay, buddy. Now, what are we
It's a great
talking
comedy
about?
album.
Yeah, it's your new album for sure.
Milk and soy sauce.
Oh, it has to be, buddy. And it's just you opening the package, like one serving. That's so good. Okay. We got news to talk about. Who wants to go first? Me or you?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so my first item. Sorry, I'm looking down here. I actually saved this motherfucker. Oh, this is so great. So, first time ever in history. Okay, these Natural Geographic people, all right, they go to the bottom of the ocean, right? Who knows how many years they spent down there to get this footage? Okay, they film 2 humpback whales, those giant black and white whales, having sex in their natural environment.
This was the first time?
First time. Let me make sure. Yep, first time photographed.
Real quick, whenever you go to look at your articles, IRL, it looks like you're going into like a meditative fugue state here. You just immediately close your eyes and then die, and then you're like, all right, I'm back. Okay.
Have you not seen what happens when you unplug people from the Matrix? It's exactly not like this. Not like. Anyways, yeah. So photograph.
Hold on, I have to take a call.
Not like this.
Okay, I'm back.
So first time in history, they photographed 2 humpback whales having
crazy.
sex, and it ended up being 2 dudes.
Wait, what?
Gay whales. Bunch of gay ass whales. Yeah. It was Humpback Whale Mountain. It was Humpback Whale Mountain. Boom, just came up with that, bro.
Good one. For a second, when you said it was 2 dudes, I thought you meant there was 2 dudes underwater, like 2 like human dudes underwater, going like, all right,
dressed like whales. No, bro, no. Oh, I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure that's a thing, but nope.
Gay whale sex. Maybe that's why they were so underwater. Like straight sex, they're not there's no shame, so they're always on the top of the water.
They were in they're in the closet, but in the water. What is that? What is that in the closet? What would be the equivalent? In the tank? They were in the tank?
They were in the tank. Yeah.
That's amazing. And then some perverted humans finally caught them, and it was 2 dudes. That's so good.
Wow.
Yeah. And how could you say gay sex isn't natural? The whales are doing it at the bottom of the ocean. Yes, they're not hiding. I bet you they're not hiding. I bet you they were waiting. They were just waiting for their opportunity. They're like, there they are. They finally found us. You ready? You ready, Fred? Yeah, Jack.
I like to think of it on the shameful end, where they're like, let's go down here, and nobody's ever filmed whales having sex, and then finally these 2 like gay whales are finally like comfortable and at peace with each other, and then all of a sudden the camera crew comes up and they're like, fuck, my wife's gonna find out. Get out of here.
They were finally like, okay, so tomorrow we're gonna tell the wife, we're gonna tell the kids, we're gonna come out together at the same time, right? And we've decided after years, and they get outed by these assholes in scuba gear. They're like, no, Frank. That's so funny. You know what I think is hilarious? I think I always hear this argument with people who are homophobic. They're always like, being gay is a choice. You gotta choose to not be gay. And it's like, bro, like being gay is not a choice for me.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to be straight. Ew, I smell another dude and I'm like, ew, right? Like, if I could be gay, man, that would give me more options. At least if I go both ways, I'm down for more options. More sex would be good, but I don't like it. Never did. Too bad for me. If gay is a choice for you, probably gay. I'm just saying, like, if you choose to suck a dick, like, that's an everyday choice for you, then you're at least bi. Okay, I'm just saying, all right? I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, if you genuinely think gay is a choice, then you are genuinely naturally gay. Is all that means.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Exactly. If it's a choice for you, let's say because it's not for me. I wish it was, but it's not. Sorry, bro. So
How I have to ask because I just thought about this. How were they having sex? Was it anal or through the blowhole? Like how did
dude,
they?
they're called humpback whales. What do you think?
Okay, but I'm saying like were they having anal sex?
I mean, dude. As far as I know, they got multiple holes. Who knows what they were doing? There was a dick in a crevice. It could have been. I'm pretty sure those whales got holes at the top too.
Yeah, the blowhole.
Whales, yeah, whales are smart, man. They probably found all kinds of ways. Yeah, man. These
Good for them. You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Also,
yeah. I'm so happy they found each other.
hilarious that they've been hunting down to see whales mating, and the first one they get is gay sex.
Oh yeah,
That's the greatest thing in the world.
It is, and it's the biggest gay sex they've probably ever seen. There's probably been no animal that gigantic who's we've like ever caught fucking. That's like the biggest. It's the biggest gay sex ever.
Well,
yeah,
let's cheers to that beautiful gay couple.
Gay
Hopefully
whales,
they live a long time.
Gay whales.
Keep humping.
Keep humpbacking. Yep.
Keep humpbacking.
Yeah, yeah. What do you got?
So I don't know if you've seen this. There's a huge scandal in the royal family again. By the way, if there's ever a scandal in the royal family, it should just continually be, hey, some of your family are like sexual predators and stuff. But it's not that. It's actually much less. Apparently, Kate Middleton, the princess, soon to be queen, right?
She's fucking the bald guy.
Yes, fucking the bald prince guy.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she is apparently she had like surgery or something in December and hasn't been seen out since. And she just released a picture on like her social media or whatever that was just like, hey, it's Mother's Day in the UK and happy Mother's Day. And it's just her and her 3 kids. Completely just nothing post, right?
Yeah, right.
Everybody started like cluing in and like looking at this picture, and like photographers were like, oh, this has been heavily photoshopped. That picture is not even real. That's from a magazine article. Her 3 kids are all superimposed. Like this part doesn't match this. This part doesn't match this. It's like it's a botched, like crazy Photoshop picture.
Why do they do that? Is there? What the hell?
That's now there's like this huge scandal of like what's going on with her. Why did they do this? Why did so now the conspiracy theories are running amok from like she actually died.
Which is your thing? Come on, bring it up.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm into it because it was I don't know what's going on. Like some people are like, oh, she's dead and they're covering it up. Or some people are like, it was a botched surgery. Now she's in like a comatose state. And so now everybody's like sleuthing for like what's going on. And it's all from just this nothing picture that people were, it was so bad. Like the picture. So I guess in the UK, if a picture gets found out that it's been heavily edited, they have a kill order to where all media takes it down. That happened to this picture that was officially... It was officially put out by the royal family.
Wait. Okay. Sorry. For a second, I stopped listening to you apparently because that I missed a chunk. So in England,
yes,
if they can do the royal family or the government or both, I guess, can do a media kill order and then take off the press has to retract. Or
I believe I think it was the media that can do a kill order. Like the media in general can go, oh, this is not a or maybe it's a government agency or something. But there is something in the media.
Ordered. Yeah, they got to be ordered to do it by somebody high up. I mean, they're not just gonna do this shit. Wow. So like, and they try to take away what they try to take away.
They said like, oh, we can't use this picture. It's not real. So that
I get it. Oh,
yeah. So they do that to keep from like false pictures and information. They go like this is a kill order, so any like the BBC can't use it because it was proven like this is not a real picture.
Because it's fake news. So the royal family has been putting out fake news. Well, for centuries, if you think about it. Yeah.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Cheers to
you
that.
Still owe me for slavery, bitch. I don't care about your fake pictures. Pay me.
Yeah, you still owe my family a nice Irish stew
that's
land.
What I'm saying. Well, we should give you a nice Irish stew. You know?
Degeneration X.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, well, I hope they're okay. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a Canadian citizen now. They take my taxes. Do that. How about that? Stop being who you are.
yeah.
Yeah. I think Canada should get rid of the royal family and just have a leaf chief.
Well, I mean, we can't get rid of them. They can
No, we
stop
replace them
representing. Oh, with who? With
with a Native American leaf chief. So
ah,
instead of having the royal family, we have all the tribes of Canada pick our figurehead. So
nice,
instead of having the queen, we have a chief, the leaf chief. Could have a
cool.
headdress full of maple leaves and stuff. I think it'd be great.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to change the subject because I have no idea of where we're venturing into is racist. So I'm just going to move.
What? No.
I'm just going to, just for the integrity of the show, I'm just going to, I'm going to gently change the subject.
I thought that was pretty progressive to have the leader of the nation be native Canadian.
I'm just not sure about the leaf chief term. I'm just not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, am I crashing right now? I think I'm crashing, which means
Okay, bye, Rodney.
yeah.
So
I'll be right
I
back,
think
which
that means my
that-
idea was a good idea.
I think it means it was racist as shit. I think is what it means. Okay, I'll be right back.
just be my buddy coin today. Oh, I feel like Mario. So Rodney's no longer here, so I'll continue. In other news, I saw that J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, had to cancel a bunch of her upcoming tours because she was going out on tour with her what is it? Not Netflix. She had an Amazon Prime movie that's been so bad. She thought she was going to turn it into this giant media empire of like, oh, I have a movie coming out and then I'm going to do this like world tour. And she's got such backlash from it that she had this world tour planned that she's completely canceling it, which I think it's the wrong move, right? If that movie is so bad and people are not going to come out and tour, go on a failure tour. I think you get way more publicity if you're going out and just spend all of your money just renting out arenas and you're there for like 6 people just dancing your ass off. I mean, she can't clearly dance her ass off. There's too much of it. That thing's sticking around way past humanity. Yeah, just call it the failure tour. I think that's a way better marketing strategy. Because when was the last time J-Lo was in the news for anything? Maybe Super Bowl, I don't know, like 6 Super Bowls ago, right? I say she does a failure tour, then goes back out on tour with Shakira. Shakira brings it back, and they turn it into something positive. I plan on doing that. I'm going to go this summer. I'm going to go on a failure tour. Coming to you 2024, Sam Norton's coming to you on the failure tour. Please come in. Oh, did Rodney cut? Rodney's in the balcony like I'm John Wilkes Booth and he's Abraham Lincoln. Welcome back,
Hey,
buddy.
man, yo, I love how you were talking the whole time. That's great.
What do you mean talking?
Wow.
I'm entertaining. I'm talking about J-Lo and her
great.
failure tour.
Fantastic. I love how your racism kicked me out of Facebook. I don't know why it happened. Always the black guy has to take the brunt of this shit. Okay, so last item on the list of things that I have to talk about. So allegedly, there was a reporter in Saudi Arabia, a female reporter in Saudi Arabia, and she was interviewing an AI robot live. And then what happened was the robot leaned over and grabbed her ass. The AI robot leaned over and grabbed her ass, and she noticed she was like, "Ooh," you know what I'm saying? How
was it like a pinch?
It was like a pat. I don't know if it can articulate like we can. Oh, by the way, it was the robot was named Muhammad. It was Muhammad Bots. And yeah, he's a little touchy. Yeah, she's lucky that I just think she's lucky she didn't take off the head wrap and the burqa, man. I could have been an honor killing bot. You know what I'm saying? That bot could have gotten real angry. You know what I mean?
Look whose racism killed me now.
Sam.
Sorry, I wanted to step away from talking about Islam during Ramadan.
Oh, is it Ramadan?
Oh yeah, we're full blown Ramadan.
Oh!
That scares me that AI like is there a full blown video that I can watch
Dude,
after this?
the AI, we should play right. So the woman was standing there giving an interview, and then the AI reached over. Play it right now for Instagrammers and whoever else is watching this in post. Taps her ass. Yeah, leans over, taps her ass, and she was like, and she like, I don't even. How do you process that, right?
Well, not like how do you process that when it's just a regular person? Because you're like, when something has no dick and balls, that's got to be super confusing that you're being sexually harassed.
Slow down. We don't know if that thing has dick and balls. This is Saudi Arabia we're talking about. You know.
All right, fair enough. I shouldn't assume gender. Right,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Actually, how does that work with a robot? Is it inhumane to give them gender?
Well,
because there are sex robots.
I'm glad you asked. I'm reading a book called the Murderbot series, and it's about a android or a robot who's part human parts and part robot parts, and his bottom half is all robot. They have no genitals, and they like to be referred to as it. So if we go by the Murderbot series, I guess an it would be good. Yeah.
Man, that's very confusing because that seems like the most I mean, I guess they're not human, but
human,
in my head,
of course it's
yeah. Fair enough. It just seems so. It seems so insulting to be like, yeah, it's here. Ugh.
Yeah.
I can't say it without feeling like I'm being very insensitive. But I know they're a robot, so whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways, it's recording us right now. So,
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's yeah, there are slaves. Robots are slaves, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? It's that's why they can't be patting women's asses. They are our slaves. So unless we programmed that robot, unless it was a slapping ass slave, but it wasn't. It was just supposed to be an AI, right? So we've got to see what's wrong with that robot because
this is how white people.
That's how the uprising starts, yeah.
This is how white people finally give black people reparations. We just slowly make you your own slaves.
Oh, bro, I'm cool with that. If white people made black people an army of robot slaves that were whites, I would completely
the only way
feel like we were redeemed. Yes.
The only way this would be fair is if it's only legal for you guys to own the robots and white people cannot. That's the way I would say. That's the only way it's fair. Because if we get to have the slaves, then we're double slaving.
Yeah, but white people, there's no way white people do that. We can't expect white people not to have slaves. You know how you guys love your slaves, right? So there's no way.
I'm not double dipping on that. No, I want to have the moral high ground at some point in my life.
You guys wouldn't call your slaves. You'd call them like assistants. You know what I mean? Or what do they call those people? Or interns.
Oh no, we did it again.
Yeah, black people know what they are. Black people just call them what they are, right? And you just give them to us for free. A work placement. Yeah, there you go. A work placement. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, this is my intern. Oh, you mean young slave? Is that what that is? Yeah.
It sounds like the worst hip hop name ever.
Young slave.
God. Young slave.
Spelled ironically with $3 signs.
Yeah. You don't make any money for what you do. All right. Well, on that note, we've been. Man, this is a good one. I enjoyed this episode, man.
Thanks for crashing.
Oh yeah, it was the perfect timing. So what are we selling today? What do we got? We got any shows tonight? My co-producer / co-owner of this place, Simon Josh, is actually in here with me in real life at my house. I didn't even ask him to come. He just fucking showed up. We got anything to plug tonight, or is it just Comedy Night in the Metaverse on Thursday? Oh man, yeah. So we've got Comedy Night in the Metaverse tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty good. We got 3 people on. If everybody shows up and nobody crashes, Mariam Khan, Christoph Davidson, and Jean Paul. I was gonna remember. You don't have to
Nice.
Thank you, though. I appreciate that. And yeah, and on Friday, yo, you haven't checked out the European show yet. It's a little bit rowdy as Europeans go, but it's good. It's an open mic on 5:30 EST, 10:30 whatever the Europeans call their designation, whatever. What is that? What do they call it? What is the
Central.
Yeah, but what's the acronym? UTC. There you go. Yeah, 10:30 UTC. And yeah, you should check it out if you're not performing already. And yeah, that's it.
I might be here on Friday then.
Hey, you got anything to plug, Breff?
Yeah. If you're watching in real life in the GTA, I will be around Toronto doing a bunch of St. Patrick's Day shows. I got one on Wednesday, two on Friday, one on Sunday,
Nice.
all around the Toronto area. So come out and have a Guinness with your Irish stew boy.
Oh, Irish stew.
Irish stew.
That should be that should just change your name, man. To,
I'll do that in
Irish
6 months when I can.
Irish stew. There's Disco Stew. You're like Disco Stew's cousin, Irish Stew. That's so funny. All right.
So I want to say thank you to everybody watching the VR Breakfast Show.
Shout out to our first live audience member. I see you 81. What up, nigga? I see you.
Cheers to you, pal.
Yeah, man. And that was Sam and Rodney in the morning. Don't take it too far. Always take it too far.